Here is what fog can look like in a map. And here it is, done properly. And let's just add some nice fluffy stuff as well. First of all, I'll talk about the env fog controller entity, which allows for this kind of fog. Select the Entity tool and click in your level somewhere. It doesn't matter where it is. Now click on the Selection tool and double click on the entity. Choose env fog controller from the drop-down list. Click Apply. There are a lot of options for you to mess around with, but I tend to only use 4. The first one I use is Fog Enable. This is needed because otherwise you won't have fog in your level. Enable it. Next up is the primary fog color. With this you can choose the color of the fog. Now you might think that white is a good color for fog, but I find it looks bad. Like this. Instead, I recommend getting a color very similar to the sky behind the fog. The last 2 options you need to think about are the fog start and fog end values. These are the distances at which fog starts and at which fog ends. I tend to set the fog end distance to a value slightly higher than the original 2000, since the skyboxes in my levels tend to be quite large, with lots of distant mountains and stuff. You just need to experiment with this, you'll find a value that suits your map eventually. If you happen to have a 3D skybox in your level, and you'll know if you do or not, you must set the fog options inside the 3D skybox to the exact same values as it is in the env fog controller for your level, otherwise there'll be a strange line where your level ends and the skybox begins. And now for the bit you've all been waiting for, the fluffy fog. A funk dust cloud works by spawning lots and lots of sprites, which are pictures of clouds. The more there are, the more smooth it will look, but the slower your PC will run. To do this, select the block tool, drag it out where you want the fog to be, press enter and press Ctrl T. Make it a funk_dust cloud. I can't be bothered to modify the values, so here's one I made earlier. The alpha determines how visible it is. If it's 0, it's invisible. If it's 255, then it's totally visible. The size is obvious. The spawn time is obvious. It's all obvious. I don't really know what else to say. Hopefully this will help your maps to look better. And have fun.